What's up, you guys? Today I wanted to talk about Gabbie Hanna's new song, Monster. I've been wanting to talk about it forever, and well, it literally just came out on the 26th of October. I've been wanting to talk about it since then. It's amazing. If my boyfriend comes out and yells at me, it's because I'm supposed to be working on a paper right now, and he knows that. But this is more important, so let's do this real speedy quick. So I've been a Gabbie stan since her book Adultolescence came out. I've loved poetry for a few years now, and when I saw her book, I got it because I thought it was relatable and kind of funny. So I picked it up, and then I put it on my story, and my sister and another younger girl replied to my story and were like, "Oh my gosh, you like Gabbie Hanna too?" And I was like, "Actually, no, I don't know who she is. I just like her book." And after that, I decided, if she's a YouTuber, maybe I should check her out. And let me tell you guys, I was obsessed. I watched her. She consumed all of my time, let's just say. I literally watched all of her story times and all of her videos, and I was obsessed. So I hadn't listened to her 2 songs, Out Loud and Satellite, but that's besides the point. I don't even know if I've listened to the whole songs yet, but as I became her fan, she came out with the song Honestly. That shit was good. I was jamming, I was hyping it up, I was telling all my friends and family to listen to it because I loved it so much. And she outdid herself. I was so impressed. From the clips of the other 2 songs, they weren't really my style, so I didn't listen to them that in depth or anything, but honestly, it was a bop. So I, loved that one. Then all of a sudden she said she was coming out with a song called Monster. And it was around Halloween, so I was like, yeah, spooky, like let's get into it. So I downloaded it on Spotify as soon as it came out. I was so excited to listen to it because she's a queen. But first, I really wanted to see the music video. I am not kidding you guys when I say that I was sitting at home crying watching this video. Everything about it was so emotionally raw, and every single word just shook me. Like I felt like I personally related to every single word in this song, which is crazy. Like relating to every word of a song of somebody I've never met. Like, why are our lives the same? So let me kind of do a rundown of some of the lyrics and some of the features of the video, because the video was amazing, especially for some self-built songwriter. She's incredible. There's famous artists that's music videos are not nearly as good as this one. Like, this is crazy, you guys. So let me talk about some of the aspects of this video and song that I just loved. So in the pre-chorus, Gabbie says, "People want to talk when I'm not around to hear. Really, they don't know what I'm made of." Which, honestly, I'm sure that relates to a lot of people because people talk behind people's backs, and it's really frustrating and annoying, but that's what happens. And then it also says, "People keep on walking so far away from here. Clearly, I'm the one they're afraid of," which is just so good. I don't know, it's like, okay, let me just keep going. So the chorus says, "One after another, they've always come and gone. So what if I'm the monster that's been here all along? They're dropping like flies whenever I'm around. So used to goodbyes, there's comfort in the sound. Maybe I'm the monster that's been here all along." This hit me so hard because so many people have just come into my life and walked out, and it hurts. And as it keeps happening, you start to question yourself. You start to think, maybe it's me. What am I doing wrong? Why do people keep leaving? And as for Gabbie, I watch her videos. I know that's not possibly who she is outside of her videos, outside of YouTube, but genuinely, I think I would be her friend. Like, I love Gabbie. She is so sweet, and she's been through so much, and she's just awesome. And the fact that people keep leaving her as well, like, I don't know. It helps show that maybe I'm not a monster just because she's such an awesome human being and people keep leaving her as well. So the second verse says, "Betting till you break and you can't take anymore. I'm not worth the trouble it seems. I would say you're wrong, but I've been here before. You won't be the last one to leave." Those lyrics literally, wow. It's like, it's so sad because it's just frustrating that people get so used to people leaving that at a certain point they expect it. They expect everyone that comes into their life to leave because for some people, the people that are closest to them leave and show them that if they aren't worth that love, then why would they be worth love of strangers and people that just meet them? Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the aspects of the video. Well, first of all, Gabbie put on either her Instagram or Snapchat story that some of the parts of this video have double meanings, which is so cool in and of itself. So I'm going to describe the meanings to me, how I perceive this video. First, Gabbie starts off lighting matches and just throwing them, and a little girl walks up behind her. My guess is that lighting the matches and throwing them kind of shows the light of having these people in her life and then them just walking away. I have no idea if that's correct, but that's how I perceive it. The little girl, to me, shows her as a child and her childhood, which she has talked about before as being not the greatest. I can relate. When she turns around to face the girl runs away and she chases her. Gabbie is then in a house where the pictures are all messed up and everything's like kind of turned. My interpretation of that is maybe being in a broken home. In this video, Gabbie finds a teddy bear that's kind of dirty and destroyed a little bit. And then the little girl walks in carrying the same teddy bear, but brand new, which I believe just shows the effect of time. At one part in the video, the little girl is watching Gabbie through the window. I think that personally might mean that her childhood memories are always kind of in the back of her mind, haunting her and just right there. There's also a picture on the fireplace that looks like it might be a family photo, so I think it might be representing her family and that memory also. She then throws the bear into the fire, and at the same time, the little girl runs away and is not looking in the window anymore, which I think both signify that she's getting rid of the memories, trying to get rid of them. The little girl is then laying on the floor, bundled up in a blanket, and Gabbie goes over and comforts her. And to me, this shows that this is what she would say to herself if she had the chance when she was little. If she could go back in time and say something to herself, she would tell her that she is safe and that it's going to be okay. She also then says, "Don't be scared, there's nothing left inside since you ate my heart out," which I think that might represent the fact that her childhood affected her so much and that it hurt her and changed her heart in such a way that it felt like she was empty inside. Then Gabbie runs into the house and starts pouring gasoline all over and begins to light it on fire. I think this means that this is the only way that she can get rid of it, is by getting rid of everything connected to that memory and making sure that it can't come back. In the second half of the video, which is considered Monster Reborn, she is back at the house and it's melted, but it is still there. I think that that signifies that no matter what, even though she's already lit it to flames, it's still there. Maybe a little bit more damage than before, but it's there. In this part, the tempo slows down a lot and Gabbie says, "Am I my mother's daughter? Please someone prove me wrong." This is where I started getting emotional because people may know that I'm adopted due to some past stuff, and it's just been hard for me. For example, some people in my hometown didn't want to be my friend, or their parents didn't want them to be my friend specifically because of my biological parents. And I was constantly being compared to them and felt as if I was them. And I just really wanted someone to prove that wrong. And I think that's kind of where Gabbie is coming from as well in this part. This is when I started crying because it hit me so hard. At the end of the video, Gabbie says, "There's no happy ever after, you're already gone." And then she starts crying hysterically and dousing herself in gasoline. In my own opinion, I feel as if this means that she already feels dead inside, and there's no point in going on because there's not going to be a happily ever after. There's nothing to look forward to, and maybe the gasoline being thrown over herself and the match being lit signifies the suicidal thoughts she's faced, maybe. I don't know for sure if she's faced suicidal thoughts, but that's my own interpretation, and it got me. It hit me really hard, and if you have not seen this video, please watch it because it's incredible and heartbreaking and just so insane. Oh, another thing is that when Gabbie is doused in gasoline, she's trying to light a match and it won't light and it won't light. And I think that may signify suicide attempts. Like, you try and it didn't work out, or something happened and it didn't go as planned, and you just, yeah, okay. So, super dark, but that's my interpretation of it. So anyway, guys, I know this was a super personal and raw video, but I would love to hear in the comments below what your interpretations are of the video. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and definitely hit the bell if you want to get my post notifications. I hope you enjoyed my take on Gabbie's song Monster and the music video, and as always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you on Tuesday at 8:30.